everyone, it is Liam Caddison here, and we're reacting to another episode of Lucifer as we get into episode number 22 of Season 3. We are on the final stretch of things, I guess you could say. 5 episodes in total left to go, 4 after this, of course, and I don't want to speak about the last episode. I'm still hurting, and it still kind of rubs me the wrong way in terms of how, you know, rushed things are. I mean, there might be something that will, you know, come about, but I'm just still hurting, okay? I mean, he was too late, and I do hope that there is a way that he can try and salvage things in some sense, but yeah, I'm not happy. I am not happy. But yeah, last episode, really good stuff, especially picking up on the ramifications of the ending of episode 20 and discovering about Cain and his willingness to continue surviving despite the fact that the mark is now gone. He has that vulnerability. And he's making the best of things with this, I guess, new perspective in life with Chloe in the picture. So wanting to win her back, and now he got her, so. But yeah, let's get into this episode because I'm already feeling the pain, and that's only gonna worsen. I can't do anything to kind of mitigate the damage because it's gonna worsen with this episode. You just know it. So let's just delve into the pain. Let's get into episode 22 of season 3 for Lucifer. Let's go.
It's Cornelia?
Oh, did someone take out the competition? Oh! Oh!
Oh my god! Wowzers, that is some rock, girlfriend.
Don't talk to me!
Even hot gets boring, Chloe. Dark days ahead indeed.
I may have to take my chances.
Decker, all of my
I was
life,
derailing this.
I have been dreaming of the chance to plan a bachelorette party. But 4 brothers, remember? And you're the closest thing I am to a sister right now. Well,
Oh man, my heart.
Yeah, don't ruin it. Just happy that we're on the same side for once.
So what's the plan?
I mean, you've been on the same side previously.
The plan is simple. I'm going to try to understand why the detective would want to marry that overstuffed man-ham and then make her see she's deranged.
Or
Because the writers don't want us to be happy.
I already missed my window for that, unfortunately.
Who you are, detective?
Well, how about you watch Dan? Because my cases have been reassigned, and I'm sure he'd appreciate the help.
Well, looks like it's you and me, Lucinda.
Oh! Wasn't that Chloe's name?
That is the perfect way to understand the detective. I'm going to take the lead and be her.
Oh no. Oh.
That's not what he meant.
No, but this is... Look, Linda will have a field day if you discuss this with her, okay?
He's in one fur baby. Has there been any sign of her?
Oh shit!
Not yet.
It's,
but my job means everything to me.
It's
Solving
Joseph from,
murders is my one
The
true
Flash.
passion, and as such,
You, then the mark should be gone.
Oh, it's coming back.
Unless she's having second thoughts about you.
I thought he drew it on
oh my
or
god.
something.
Mace, super psyched you're here. I got me what you might
Oh,
call
oh,
an
wait, is it? Oh, it was plastered on, okay.
Immortals that became mortal. You could dig into your own fears and insecurities, weaponize them. Not the easiest, I know.
But worthy
But
of
it's
a
a
test.
way. That's it. Just think of it. A test isn't supposed to be easy.
Guess who just got invited to Chloe's bachelorette party?
Are you?
yes, well, to truly go full detective, I require a partner who's clever and unpredictable, handsome, sexual.
Don't put Dad in this position.
This
Don't
one
put...
out of 4 will suffice. Well done, Daniel.
Wow.
Come on.
New time, new tune. Not what I want anymore.
So then, tell me.
I don't think he was... Oh,
do you
no.
want?
Oh, no.
Desire.
I'm married, pal.
Oh. No, I mean, what do you want, man?
Oh, my God. Why, Lucifer? Why did you do this to
I
him?
want to play. Are you in or you out?
Oh, no.
What the hell, man?
SWAT?
Something tells me he's
This
always
is where
wanted
I
to do
normally
that.
get into a spot of danger, so I called in for backup like a responsible detective would.
The suspect was just about to give me a...
It's so much more precious when you realize it could be your last. That any random act could just
Trying to throw him
take
there,
it all
isn't he?
away.
It's a very, like, downbeat mood, though, isn't it? There's something celebratorious, right?
Definitely struck. Oh, you didn't really think we'd stay home, did you?
You guys, you shouldn't have.
Maze is seething.
No, they really shouldn't have.
But you never know. Maybe she'll be more passionate about Pierce when she's wasted.
Which goes first?
Cornelia was pregnant with my Ellie's babies. I could never murder the puppy's maternal grandfather. I'm not some monster. A litter of purebred master puppies is worth tens of thousands of dollars.
Who else knew about the
Yeah,
puppies?
yeah. Someone getting information on that, take it to their advantage, and then...
Yeah? And we all know he isn't the marrying kind.
Come on, Maze, it's one night. Just let her have some fun. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, well, now you said it. Oh! I just find it funny Maze is so against this as well, but it's all part of the plan.
Really all good.
Come now. There's really nothing you want deep down.
Everyone's got a desire, right?
I want the miracle of birth.
Trying to solve a murder here, love.
Oh?
I'm sure you can find someone to help you with that. Eventually.
Miracle of birth, like the puppies.
For you with no choice but to follow my trusty detective gut and arrest you for the murder of Francis Hoffman, Tagger and Bagger. Well, suspect apprehended, canine found.
Lucifer's
and that is how it's
hurting
done,
inside, but he's having a quite the day doing this.
Charlotte! Oh, Charlotte!
Linda's getting some action.
My giant hot tub.
Maze!
Oh, what the heck, mate? Oh,
Like
jeez.
that guy!
He smelled like
Yeah,
curry
apparently.
and butterscotch fudge. I am 5 feet nothing but coiled live wire, Maze. This means war.
Lena, please. Maybe we can circle back and then pick him up again.
While we're on the topic,
I know you're not trying to freak Chloe out, but it kind of seems like you're getting in her head.
you really think so?
Oh,
Are you
there's
trying
a
to freak
mess
her out on purpose?
that is being created.
Let's go.
Bring it.
Stop the friggin' bus!
I love how Ella's being like kind of the voice of reason with this fight and
But Chloe,
Charlotte.
out!
Plus, she looked hella cute though, right?
And any pointers from you, man. In fact, I think you're the one who's afraid.
Excuse me.
The reason you
Maybe
won't
it's not
ask
understanding
why
Chloe,
she's
but
marrying
understanding
Pierce
you.
is because you're scared to hear the answer.
It's absurd.
No, not the detective.
It's endearing.
Oh, come on. You believe this guy, Cornelia? Chloe is so much more than work, man. She's a friend. She's a devoted parent to Trixie. She's the most
wonderful.
amazing human being.
Daniel, you ignorant, fearful genius. You're right.
Build our family.
Well, if you just sign the release form.
It might be him. I don't know. I don't trust Joseph Carver.
There's my good girl.
Girl.
Oh, wait.
Poor baby. She's clearly feeling the strain.
He's my everything. Hopefully your guy is too.
Oh, this is it though, like... Reflecting on everything, maybe she's realizing that proposing a week after dating or whatever
Cornelius'
is...
prenatal examination
Right,
was signed by
thing.
Frederick, who said he didn't know about the pregnancy.
Is that how you treat a pregnant lady? What the?
Oh, he is being Lucifer here.
I had a hunch you were the killer. When your fur baby
Yeah,
wouldn't go to
you hit the nail on the head, Dan.
Cornelia only goes to people she trusts.
Dan, I don't think you're resistant. I know you've been trying to be, well, you've been coerced to do Lucifer, but...
to be man's best friend, not man's best replacement.
Do you know what it's like to be kicked out of your own bed by a dog? Should have just shot the dog! But it's so hard to kill a creature with such intelligence in its eyes.
Yeah, and if you kill a dog, then I'm going to be calling a certain Mr. Wick.
Hey, PD!
God damn it!
So perhaps I should find someone steady, someone responsible, someone who can actually be there for me.
Oh, yeah. Someone's had a wake-up call, an epiphany.
I get it now.
Let's elope. We don't need the whole circus. It's about you.
No, let's not.
Yeah, and that's why
She's gonna call it off.
marry you.
Oh!
I'm sorry, Marcus.
Okay.
Really?
Hey, go Dan! Lucifer would be proud.
Back to work.
I kind of have hope, but I don't know.
Should we take my coat?
Uh-oh. Someone's a happy camper. It's so weird, though, because, like, I know Kane has been pretty much adamant about his, like, ever since that situation where he, you know, couldn't bring himself to hurt Chloe. He's been adamant on sealing the deal with Chloe. So it's weird. Given Kane and given everything, it is weird to feel a bit of that sorrow for him because he's been, you know, so adamant on. But then again, you know, he's also rushing things as well. Engagement after like not even a month of dating is like a pretty big risky move. So, yeah, but and I think for Chloe, I think it's great that, I mean, yeah, it sucks, but it's better to have this realization, and, you know, would rather have things blossom naturally, if anything. It's better to have that realization now than, you know, after you're married and realize, okay, well, what if, yeah, so, because that will create an even bigger complicated situation, so, yeah. But I'm hoping that Lucifer, and, well, for Lucifer's perspective, I'm not sure about what will be running through Chloe's mind, of course, with Lucifer's, like, I guess intention to kind of, like, smooth things over with him and Chloe. But I do hope that Lucifer can, you know, find some high ground when it comes to this turn with Chloe. So yeah, I'm not liking where things are going to go down in terms of the look that Marcus gave at the end there. You know, with 2 episodes, I guess, left, and then there's 2 other episodes as well. I just worry that he is going to go off to the deep end and try to find a way to get rid of the... Like, he is now weakened. Well, I wouldn't say weakened, but he's more mortal. As the Menadale joked, the Immortals that turned mortal club. And I'm not sure if that's going to get reverted because of the fact that Chloe has called off the wedding. Because obviously he'll still have those feelings for Chloe. And that's why I'm thinking it is a bit, you know, heartbreaking in his perspective. On my perspective of things, in terms of how I'm feeling about it, good, because A, it was too rushed to begin with, and, you know, it's not good about having that happen, and B, you know, I'm more for Dexter than Kane and Chloe, so, yeah, and I am hoping that this gives a chance to push maybe Dexter in the right direction of things, because I feel like with Chloe, I think we saw in this episode how she was a bit too overwhelmed in a sense, like when she was, worried about not being able to solve things for the wedding over like a crime scene, for example. It really, you could say like she was a bit, I don't know, anxious, I guess, and when she was talking to that bus driver, which I really loved that bit as well, because not only did it feel like she was talking to God in a sense, especially with the whole test going on with Amenadale trying to force Chloe and Lucifer together, as well as that being a realization that the person that she is marrying is not the person that she should be with, in a sense, I think. Yeah. And this is it. Like, I feel like with there is that like small seed to push Chloe and Lucifer in the right direction, especially with Lucifer having his own epiphany about how he needs to be there for Chloe. And yeah. Oh yeah, I'm really interested in seeing how it goes though. But like I said, that bus driver bit was really good. Like with that realization on Chloe about like, I feel like with Chloe, she's trying to make the best she could do without Lucifer, because I feel like she senses there is a spark, but they can't, confide to each other about their feelings. And I feel like, I don't know, I want to have hope that they are on the cusp of saying what they need to say to each other, but I feel like that's it with Chloe. Like, she's trying to make the best she could do, and she was hoping she could be something else. But this is it though. Like, she is not feeling that like, I feel like she's not feeling that warmth, in a sense, that warmth to herself as a person that she would hope that Lucifer would bring to her over Cain, who is actually with her, but to no avail, it seems, for Chloe, in terms of her trying to feel something, to feel like someone else, because that's what she basically said. She was hoping that she could like be something more, and now she's having these thoughts about, why did I say yes? So I just hope that these two, that Lucifer and Chloe, can find that spark, especially with Lucifer, like I said, having his own like moment where he realizes that he needs to be there for Chloe. And we go back to the last episode where he realizes he needs to say these things to Chloe. They're all little layers that's building to a moment that I hope that hope does happen, but I'm not sure if it will, because I was so hopeful that Dexter would become a long-running thing when they kissed in last season, and then complications arise. So I don't even know what they're gonna do here, but I'm just more so worried about the direction of what Cain is going to do now that he sees Lucifer and Chloe working together, and he's gonna be putting this all on Lucifer, and yeah, he's just gonna go off unhinged, I feel, and it's gonna create a mess of a situation, and I'm not liking the direction this is gonna go, because it's going to her, and I'm just really worried. Honestly, though, I thought we were going to have, like, the wedding, play out as it was, like, because they said it was in, like, 3 weeks or something like that. So that would make sense. We got episode 23, then episode 24, episode 24. So that could, do a little bit of a time skip, like a week or something like that. But I thought we would be heading into the direction of the wedding, but I am pretty much glad that that the whole wedding is cancelled. I wasn't a big fan of it when the proposal happened. I stated my thoughts about it after the last episode. Coming into this, it was hurting, and I was prepared for hurt. But you know what? Coming out of this, I'm pretty much content. So, like I said, though, in terms of when you're putting your mind in Marcus's perspective, who has this new, like, this new lease on life and wanting to live it out with Chloe, you kind of do throw a bit of sympathy in there, since he was ready to ride along with this. But at the end of the day, if Lucifer and Chloe, like, if this realization shifts Chloe from Cain to Lucifer, then yeah, so that's just my 2 cents of the matter. But yeah, it will be very interesting to see what does happen. But overall, I thought this was a really great episode, especially the whole crime of the week situation, and seeing Frederick, his name was. I mean, I was calling him Joseph Carver because that's who he plays on The Flash, who was someone very, very antagonistic in that kind of in that show. Yeah, it was very interesting to have that go around, and about the fact that we had that whole moment with Dan, like, mimicking Lucifer so much. I loved the fact that he was there in the dark, like Lucifer is, like when he confronts people. But it was just really, really great stuff to have Lucifer and Dan, like. It was so eerie because it's usually Lucifer and Chloe, but it was about Lucifer and Dan whilst Chloe was doing her her party, and it was just really, really fun. Like, especially with Lucifer trying to understand Chloe and mimicking Chloe, even to the point where he dressed like her with the glasses, and then trying to push Dan into being Lucifer. And it was just so hilarious seeing Dan try to be Lucifer but failing in all areas. Like, he even did the "what do you desire" shtick. And it was just really, really funny just to see it all go down terribly, and then Lucifer shows up with the SWAT team, so it was good there. And, you know, part of you has got to feel like Lucifer has always wanted to do that, and now he's got this chance because he's trying to be like Chloe and try to understand her, but it's really Lucifer that needs to be more understanding of himself, so... and realize that he's got to be there. And there is a bit of that, I'd say a bit of that fear going through Lucifer, should I say. So, yeah. It was just really, really fun. But I really loved the whole, like I said, crime of the week situation, and how he got really well, he became very, very fearful regarding the dog's pregnancy, and how he couldn't confide to his partner about it, so, and the murder was an accident in his words. So yeah, but it was really good to you know, more so focus about Lucifer and Dan, and have not just a unique side of things in terms of Lucifer, and who he's with for the most part of the episode, because, like I said, it's usually Lucifer and Chloe, but also have a very, because I always love seeing, I think I've stated it a few times already, I always love seeing Lucifer and Dan work together, and it's such a very, very interesting sight, especially when you considered how they were pretty much at each other's throats at season 1, and whilst they still are to a minor part, like, I feel like their connection has grown so much, and it really warms my heart. So seeing Lucifer and Dan work together, it's always a blast. So yeah. But yeah, Dan giving Lucifer some really nice advice as well, regarding what I feel like, though, with Dan having to be Lucifer, I feel like that might push his confidence a bit, in a sense. I mean, yeah, it was like an on-the-spot moment, and it can be very, very intimidating. But I'm just remembering about, you know, how Dan kind of looked up, like when they had that discussion after the improv, I think it was in season 2, but how Lucifer saw Dan doing improv, and how Lucifer and Dan had that talk. I feel like trying to emulate a bit of the devil, it might push a bit of confidence in Lucifer, and I'm not sure if I can apply this here, but the way he went to confront Charlotte, especially after giving some advice, to Lucifer was a nice, kind of showcase of that confidence. He was able to admit stuff to Charlotte and be able to take his advice into practice. And I'm happy for Dan and Charlotte, because I feel like this is a good opportunity for Dan to kind of course, move on from Chloe, but also, like, I feel like he deserves it. Like, I feel like Dan has been a very, very interesting character, and he's a character that doesn't really have much luck, but I feel like this is his moment, and yeah, I really like the fact that Dan is finally getting that chance to kind of shine. So yeah, but it was really good as well seeing how Amenadiel was kind of putting the seeds of like doubt into Kane as well, especially about talking about life and the unpredictability, about how every second could be your last, and how him and Lucifer was. Well, there's this plan set into motion to bring Lucifer and Chloe together and to drive Chloe and Kane apart. So, and we had that from the girls' side of things, where Charlotte, when she took part in that party, and she was trying to throw that doubt into Chloe, and you had Ella be the referee for both sides of things, because you had Maze and Linda at each other's throats, and there's a bit of that like heat coming off from their recent debacle about Amenadiel. So yeah, it's getting a bit more intense when Maze is trying to like steer things one way, and then Linda's not having any of it when the strippers are being forced out and whatnot. So yeah, but you can tell there's a bit of animosity resonating from their recent fight with Amenadiel that's present in that moment. But I gotta say, Ella killing it, and I really loved her in this episode. But yeah, it was a really, really intense moment with their like little party going on. But yeah, that being a light bulb moment, I guess, for Chloe, like realizing that maybe she went in a bit too rash, and they're not knowing why she agreed with Kane, and having second thoughts about how we should take things. Like maybe we shouldn't. I don't think it's such a good idea to go ahead with this at the minute. And like I said, you could see how anxious she pretty much was, and but it was a really, really fun episode, especially like I said with Lucifer and Dan, their chemistry just forming more and more, and not just that though, but just to see the insanity going down with like Lucifer pretending to be Chloe, and you can even tell it with his voice as well, how calm he was and how he wasn't as flamboyant. Like he really he was killing it, and so was Dan. But it was a really, really fun episode. I'm just really worried of Maids as well, because now she knows that the mark is not there and it was a fake. Because you did see a little bit of the like thing like peeling off, and I was like, oh, has it come back, or is he just wearing something to kind of fool Maze? And then you saw like the little peel, like, oh, there we go. But Maze has now found out, and it's going to be very interesting, because there's a part of me that feels like that Pierce may have to try to encourage Maze, but it's not going to work out with the fact that Maze is out for blood. She's made a vow that she will kill him, and yeah. But we'll just have to wait and see what does happen, especially with the fact that this whole relationship has gone down the toilet with himself and Chloe. So good news for, quite a lot of people, especially if you're a lover of Lucifer and Chloe. So yeah, I wouldn't say the relationship has gone down the toilet, but that's a pretty big dent. So, because it's not like it is a pretty big dent, and it's going to, I just feel like it's going to drive Kane to doing something rash. So that we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, a very fun episode. Yeah, that's how I would describe it. A very, very, very fun episode with Chloe's side of things and Lucifer's side of things. So yeah, it'll be very interesting to see what happens in the next episode as we are gearing to the finale, I guess, because it's not technically the finale, but yeah. So, yeah, but you get the idea. It will be very, very interesting with that development in mind. So, yeah, but I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!